Yes, my people, it's PROZECH back again. You already know it's sneakers, kicks and creps, and welcome to Kicks Chronicles. Kicks Chronicles is where we take a trip down memory lane and we look at the sneaker history of some amazing people. We look at what they had on their feet during the most amazing times in their life growing up, and we look at what's on their feet now. You get me? Today, my guest is a presenter and producer for one of the biggest YouTube football channels in the world, Football Daily. Big things are gone. You get me? And he's also a YouTuber, content creator. He's got his own channel on YouTube. It's the Sam O channel. You get me? He's doing that football content, that light entertainment, all the reaction stuff. He's got something for everybody. You get me? Big Sam in the building. What's kicking, my bro? Welcome to Kicks Chronicles.
Come on. Hey, man, you gassed me. I could rip my jumper off right now, but you gassed me. Hey, no, I'm good though, bro. I'm good, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
Bro, I'm so happy and I'm so appreciative of you being here, bro. Like, for those that don't know, Sam, he's my guy from original, yeah? We started the YouTube thing around the same time. Don't watch my numbers, watch his numbers. His numbers are doing bits, you get me? Like, you get me? But I'm following, yeah. I'm doing my thing. He's helping man out today, yeah? He's helping man out today. Come on. But like I'm super, just before we even start, super proud of all that you're doing. Continue, my young man, continue doing your thing, bro. Like, he's making his way out here, like in the media thing, he's doing his thing, and I salute you, big man. So keep on doing your thing. Now, bro, let's get into this Kicks Chronicles, man. Let's get into the Kicks Chronicles.
Let's go.
So first question, man. First question for me, I always like to start at the beginning, bro. I always like to start with the day one. And the most important thing to me, for me to understand, is there's always a time, there's always a kick in a man's life, woman's life, whoever's life, right? Where that kick just speaks to your heart, bro. It just says to you, you know what, right? If you bring me into your life, I'm going to turn it around for the better. There's things that are going on in your life that I can correct. I'm going to change your aura, big man. Like, I'm going to do the thing for you. Tell me, Big Sam, what was that kick for you? What was that kick for you? Talk to me.
You know what it is, yeah? This trainer is, people might say it's basic, but to me, from a very young age, it was a trainer that spoke to me, like you said. You know, when you see it on people's feet, you're thinking, raw, I ain't seen those before. And then when you put it on, it's like, yeah, I understand. And that is the white Air Force, man. There's nothing like white Air Forces, bro.
The white, man, yeah.
Like, when I was younger, I remember I used to see, you know, when you're younger in a Nigerian household, you don't really get, sometimes you get one trainers to last you the whole year.
Real talk.
And talk. to be honest, at that time, Air Forces was not that trainer. I used to get them Dunlops, you know, them Lonsdales, bro, you know, Pumas if I'm lucky.
I love that. We're gonna get into that.
The white Air Forces is what I was the white Air Forces is what I was aiming for, in it. So it was like, okay, cool. I need those, but you know, it wasn't my time.
I hear you. And like, obviously, I think the majority of people, if you have not owned a pair, but you've seen a pair and they're literally like iconic in my mind. The Air Force One's an iconic shoe. It's a great silhouette. It's literally loved by, like, it looks the same on a child. It looks the same on a woman. It looks the same on like, it's good. It's just good. Like, it's never bad. Like,
it makes everything look better.
It looks calm. It's so good. And if I'm being completely honest, yeah, the issue that I had when I was younger, right, I don't think it's as much of an issue now. When I was younger, the crease at the front was a madness. We were trying our hardest to deal with that crease. But in the kicks nowadays, though, I'm seeing maybe the different level or what they're doing, but I'm not seeing as many creases on feet nowadays. Like, so is it me, or have they changed the level, or is it just improved, or people just sticking something in there?
I think they've changed it up, yeah. But with me, I can't lie to you, when I'm putting my Air Forces on, I walk differently because I've had trauma with those creases. So you know them penguin sets there. I need to make sure I'm walking, because once you see that crease, it's never the same.
It's never the same. You can never get it back. You can never get it back. It's gone.
You can't.
The thing is gone. Bro.
But that's one thing I don't like about it as well, though. Once that crease is there, you can't iron. You know, you can't. There's nothing you can do to that trainer to get its original form in it.
Man said iron, bro. Can you imagine, bro? This is how you know we're from ends, innit? It's a solid consideration. It's a real consideration, bro. It's a real thing, bro. Some people are out there like, oh, if there's a crease, I just go and buy another pair. And other men are out there like, what am I going to do? How am I going to save this situation, bro? You get me? No, real talk. AF ones are the realest. For me, like Air Force Ones and kicks similar to that really say to me, you know what? Like my growing up times, like my childhood, you get me, all the way up until my teenage years, you get me. But like one of the things that I love the most about kicks, especially when I was growing up, is that you go to different areas. So I grew up in Southeast, you grew up in Sidcup, I know that, you get me, like, so that's more not countryside, but I mean you're moving along that, you know what I'm saying, it's like more Kentish, you get me, it's Kentish,
yeah,
you get me, like down that side, you get me, but the vibe is different. And one of the things I loved, like when you go from spot to spot, is just seeing the difference in the attire of people, from the clothes that they wear and the different bits and pieces, the way that they speak, the lingo and that, but also the shoes. So speak to me about growing up in Sidcup. What was on people's feet? What was the shoe that represents that ends?
You know what it is, to be fair, yeah, in Sidcup, even though it is Kentish, like you said, like, and like you would think that you're in, you know, the suburbs, but it is really inspired by like UK and like the UK scene in a sense. And obviously the UK scene is like the music scene. So when you're on our artists, you're seeing like Maxes, you're seeing Air Forces, like you're not really seeing like those are the trainers that you're seeing all the time on YouTube or whatever. So around Sidcup, all I was seeing was really Air Max 90s, where was the in thing in it, because those are the trainers that you could rock with things to look hard, but also if you wanted to kick ball in the playground, they did the thing. You could get some swerve.
It's a transition kick, bro. It's a transition kick.
You know what I mean. They on that. It was multi-use. Yeah, multi-use still. So I think that was the main trainer that I used to see on people growing up.
Real talk, man. Them the Air Maxes, they definitely hold, especially the 90s, hold a special place in my heart. There's so many versions of the Air Max as well that I love, but that original that 90, that original, like, I love that. So yeah, that's definitely a kick that's close to me as well. I think my my cousin put me on I think I was in year 7 or 8, and he was like,
"Bruh, you were spoiled." Yes,
bro. We'll get into if I was spoiled or not, bro. I had to walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You get me, to get to them, man, bro. You get me. Back in the day, bro, ain't nobody giving that out for free. He bucked me, bro. He bucked me. He really, really looked after me. But he took me to like First Sport. Do you remember First Sport? He's a young buck.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, for real. But you took man to
I was gonna try, but I don't.
You're trying to delve deep, it wasn't gonna happen. Like, took man to First Sport, set me up, put me in the Air Max 90s, man. And for that year at least, you get me, the game changed. The game changed, definitely. But as I said earlier, man, I had to go through a little bit of character building before I got to that spot. You get me? I've touched some madness. Like, my foot has entered into some crazy places, in order for me to get there. And like you mentioned, you grew up in a Nigerian household, I grew up in a Ghanaian household, and it has never, don't ever let it be said, maybe in nowadays with the millennials and all of us lot that are buying kicks for our kids or buying kicks for ourselves, we're doing things a little bit differently. But when we were growing up, don't ever let it get twisted, Kicks was not top on anybody's agenda, bro. No, it was never a priority for any parent.
It was only when your shoes started talking to the full extent, not even the beginning. When it's beginning and it's
not just chatting, bro. Like, it's not chatting, bro. It's fully.
It had to be talking to you. No, I'll never forget. I had to go to my mum. And I was wearing these trainers, and they were just open. And I said to her, this was when it was getting peak. I said, "Mum, I'm gonna get bullied if you don't get me these trainers." She had to. She saw the pain in my eyes, bro.
Oh, man, it's mad. But bro, Like, talk to me, yeah. Like, I'll reel off a couple of names. Tell me if you recognize any of these names. I'm gonna say a few names, yeah. Gola.
Yeah, of course, man.
Bull Boy. Do you remember Bull Boy?
Nah.
High Tech.
Yeah.
Dunlop.
Yeah, come on. Of course.
I'm saying, like, and the OG, the original OG, Plimsolls.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
Who knows about Plimsolls?
I think I even still have Plimsolls under my bed, bro.
Plimsolls, the thing about Plimsolls, yeah, that was mad, yeah, is for a long time, obviously, it was one of them ones where when you were in school and you were doing indoor PE, like, they would dash you a Plimsoll and it was all right, yeah. It was an indoor PE thing, yeah, right? But I swear down, probably about, I want to say 15 or 12 years ago, yeah, they fully came in. They fully became trendy. Like, I don't know how it happened. I don't know who decided it, but they fully became a thing in it. Am I lying?
I think it was Primark. Yeah, no, bro.
Do you know it might have been?
Maybe it was because I remember there was a period where I had like 5 or 4 different colorways of Plimsolls, bro. And that's
colorways, when you're calling Plimsolls colorways, bro. Colorways, bro.
No, but you know what it is. It was the fact that in that period of my life, I was on this color coordination thing, innit? So if you're wearing a red top, you wear blue jeans, red Plimsolls. You know what I mean? You're wearing a blue top, blue jeans, blue Plimsolls.
Had to be real talk, bro. Yeah, man. I love that, man. And I think for me, the thing that's amazing about that process, and obviously, thank God we're here where we are now, man. We're sorting out our own kicks, we're sorting ourselves out. But I look at it like a character building thing, bro. I look at it like it made me a little bit. You get me? Like, it gave me a little bit of strength in my heart and chest. You get me? Like, it made it so, right, that if I was in school and I was wearing some Air Zone or some Mercury or some madness on my toes, yeah, right, that if somebody shut it up, yeah, and started trying to chat, man, right, I had something to say, bro. It made me stronger in my heart, bro. I'm glad I went through it. These youngsters that are growing up now, like our kids and all these men that are going to grow up now, they're not gonna know it like that. They're not gonna know it like that. You get me? And a part of me is sad. You get me? I don't want no one to call me a bad parent or a bad person if I put my if I put my son or my daughter in some Mercuries, bro, or some Plimsolls. I don't want no one to say nothing to me.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
They might class it as child abuse, bro. Allow that. Okay. Talk to me. Alright, you're a big man now, yeah. We already spoke, man. You've gone through the fire. You're a big man now. Talk to me, yeah. What was the first pair of kicks that you yourself decided, I'm buying these for myself? What were those first kicks?
You know what it is? I had a period. You know them ones where it's so funny because I don't even think I put this down originally, but I remember there was a period where I think it was 6th form or year 11, and I just put like it was either I just had my first job and I got a paycheck and I didn't really have new books, so I thought let me get like free trainers, yeah, so I can have a few to go around. But these times I was still on the color coordination thing as well, so it wasn't great. Like when I look back, my decision making wasn't great, but I remember that I bought these high top Air Forces, yeah, just because they looked really good. These high top Air Forces, white with the blue tick, yeah. Real talk. Exactly my size. I remember with Air Forces, if you get your exact size, it's more likely to crease. Yeah. So I got those, and then I got 2 Converses. I got purple Converses. The purple, I don't know why. I think I had a few purple jumpers at that time. And then I got these green Converses as well, bro, because I had a few green jumpers at that time. So that's what I'm saying. I was really on this kind of coordination thing, yeah. And to be fair, the Converses, they did work out for me sometimes, yeah. But the Air Forces, I wore them twice and I said, no, I'm not going back.
It's a wrap. Yeah, no, what you're saying about the sizing issue on the Air Force is completely true, bro. Like, it is so techie, bro. You really have to really like manage it properly. Like, so really in your mind, yeah, if you're getting an Air Force One, are you going half a size down?
I go full size down now.
Yeah. At least. Like, it has to be done like so your foot is so fully in the thing, bro. Like, it don't have space to. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. because when there was space, I remember I wore the Air Forces, and I was talking earlier about the way I was walking. I couldn't even walk that way. Like, there was just bare space, like in my shoe, and it was a high top as well. So my foot looked huge, bro. Like, even if I wear them now, they would still look big, bro. So I said, nah,
that can't be done, bro. So you spoke to me now. So we could consider that kind of like your debut. You get me? Like, we know you're a football YouTuber, so we can kind of consider that your debut. So this is a question I always like to ask people, because everyone's got different ways in which they do it, man. And it's interesting because a lot of times people don't actually think about it until I ask them the question. But I'm going to ask you, and let's see what I got. How do you debut your kicks? And when I say debut your kicks, yeah, when you buy a pair of trainers, yeah, are you like out the box straight away, boom, I'm out there, man, I want everyone to see? Or are you like, stick them on the shelf, let them get situated, let them understand the flow of the yard, let them understand the lineup and where they sit in the lineup? Talk to me, bro. How do you debut your kicks?
You know what it is? It's good that you're using these analogies so I can use it in football terms, yeah? So you see, when you get fresh kicks, it's really dependent on when the next big game is. You know what I mean? If the next big game is tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to, give it a starting, put it in the starting lineup and say, okay, cool. Like, you're fresh to the squad, but I trust you, and I think today's your day.
And I think you can do a job.
And that's the key thing.
I think you could do a job.
Yeah, I think you could do a big job. However, if it is a colorway that is detrimental to the place that I'm going to, then I might tell him you have to sit it out. You haven't had enough experience yet.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Of course, it's very dependent on the situations that come. But I'm normally the type of person that likes to let it just sit there for a few days, see what outfits it works with. But if there's a big game, you're starting, man. You're starting.
I love that. I think I'm the same in the sense that, like, I have been known to buy a trainer, like, knowing that I'm going somewhere 2 or 3 days time, and just be like, you know what, I just need something ASAP. Like, I've been known to do that. But more often than not, I'm the type that, like, I don't need any reason to put on a pair of kicks. I'm looking for any reason. You get me? I'm saying, like, bro, it's not even about in the starting lineup, bro. From where you were, I'm bringing you in, and you're starting up top, bro. Not starting you're up top, bro. No training, bro. Get out the car and get on the pitch, bro. That's me. Half the time I'm like, no, let me hold back. Like, if I'm doing it a couple of days, but most time, get on the pitch, bro, and get me a goal. Get me. Yeah, I'm that guy, bro. I don't even play about with that, bro. But, like, yeah, obviously we've spoken about, like, your work. Obviously, you work at Football Daily. Obviously, you got your own channel as well, and you mainly talk about football. Like, when you go to work, and obviously this is media, and obviously so it's a media environment is obviously quite it's not like suited and booted and all of that sort of stuff. It's quite sort relaxed, of like free when it comes to the dressing and that. So, like, what are you wearing when you go to work, when you're grinding? What are you rocking?
You know what, like, it's interesting. I literally wear all of my trainers, which is good in a sense, because I never really got to do that in my other jobs. But yeah, like if I'm shooting on one day, like, I'll dress very, very well. Like, man will put my fresh kicks on, like, you know what I mean, because I can. You want to look fresh. I know that it's not going to be. I want to look fresh, and it's not going to be an environment where someone's gonna step on it, or I'm gonna be in it, like, that type of environment. But yeah, I wear my Maxes, my Air Forces, my Pumas, like, yeah, everything. I wear all of my kicks.
Do you know what? This question has just occurred to me, and people may know, they may not know. Obviously, you work with a lot of different guys. You get me? Like, there's a lot of, like, major ones that, like, the I don't know everyone's name, but I know the ginger hair guy that does the social. Like, he's the I know he's got a couple bits. Yeah, like, talk to me. At work, who's the guys that you're like, now this guy's got kick game? Like,
no, it's definitely JT Joe. He's got some kick game, but his story is very interesting though, because he was never into kicks. Like, he kind of fell into it. Like, I think he was he used to wear like he's gonna crease. He used to wear like button up shirts to work and that. Yeah. But then I think he started jumping on Supreme and stuff. And then obviously with that type of flex, you gotta come with the the real kick game.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So yeah, his kick game's good. Then I've got Dave Horner. He's in like heavy into kicks, like as in wear it once, put it back in the box,
real talk,
not wear it for the next few months, like that type of the new Jordans,
heavy rotation, like, bro.
Like like mixing it with the like American jersey he's wearing and that. Like I think he even used to blog about trainers and that. So yeah, he's them two. I'd say that they're definitely up there still.
Heavy. Man's writing the names down so that in the future, man, maybe season 2 might holler. You never know, man. You never know, man's might holler. You never know. But yeah, obviously keeping along that line on the footy chat. For those that don't know, Sam, obviously, like I mentioned, he's got his channel, and one of the shows on his channel, and one of the shows I enjoy the most, is called The Footy Agenda. Now, The Footy Agenda is an amazing show. Basically, it's him and a couple of his friends where they discuss some outrageous, unpopular, mad opinions that are going on social media, like about like the Premier League, football in general, and all that jazz. And they kind of just discuss it, see whether it's got any merit to it or whatever, and they just see where I'm going or whatever. So I kind of wanted to make Big Sam feel at home, and I wanted to throw out some mad opinions on some of our kicks, you get me, and see what you're saying. See what you're saying on some of this stuff, yeah, right? So first opinion, yeah, right? Legit, Yeezys are the best sneakers ever made. Talk to me.
Nah, that's cap, man. That is just not true. You know what is? The thing is with Yeezys, yeah, I really do appreciate what Kanye and Adidas are doing, yeah. However, and this is a big however, there's certain trainers that you just can't compete with. And one of those trainers is the trainer I mentioned with at the beginning, the white Air Force. No matter what Yeezy does, there will never be a trainer like the white Air Force, innit? Like even Jordan, you will never, ever compete with the original Jordan. Like that's just the reality. But they can keep trying. They'll have their staple trainer that everyone will start rocking. But there's no trainer like Air Forces. There's no trainers like the Jordans where you can say, yeah, damn, like you put them on your feet. To be fair, I've not actually got a pair of Yeezys yet. So like they're en route, but I haven't got them yet. So I might feel a bit different.
Yeah, but after you touch, you might feel a little different. Okay,
you know the ones.
You get me? Once you go Yeezy, nothing ain't easy, bro. Once you go Yeezy, it all comes easy, bro. Like, okay, that's fair enough. It's a bold statement. It was a bold statement, you know. There's a lot of great kicks out there. It's a very bold statement. It was real chesty. You get me? Let's see what I've gone for this one, yeah? Jordans are overrated.
You know what it is? I can't say that they are yet. And I don't like the way your face is looking because they're not overrated. Because if we're talking about longevity,
hey, come on,
these man have been about for time.
Come on,
like, and the fact that they actually release more colorways, like different versions, and then when they go back to the old versions, they bring it out in like different specs, and it's just like, wow, like you guys are just never stopping. Like this is evolving with time, and not a lot of trainers can do that, man. Like, so I don't think that they're overrated. I think they're rated as highly as they should be, to be honest.
Do you know what? And that's absolutely
they're generational.
They are generational. You get me? And aspirational as well, and inspirational as well. And motivational as well. You get me?
Now what though?
Real talk. Okay, one more. Kick for kick, Adidas is better than Nike. Real talk.
No.
What? No. Are you gonna say no?
There's absolutely no chance, bro. Like how many? The thing is, without Yeezy, like even Yeezy, yeah, fair enough. Yeezys are good. They're good, and they've lifted Adidas's ratings and credibility. But at the same time, if you was are out here now, yeah, or even when this blows up, yeah, and Adidas or but with you, you're a Yeezy guy, so yours is a bit different.
Bro, you never know, bro. I'm easy, bro. I ain't just a Yeezy guy, bro. I'm easy.
If Adidas and that came to me right now and they said they'll give me a lifetime shoe deal and I'll get anything that I want whenever I want, I'm doing Nike, man. 100%.
That is a real
100% in it.
That is a real question. And you know what, yeah? No cap. I've got that question. That is in my pocket. I will never give you credit. I will say that it came from my mind. It is mine from now, bro. Man's pressing you for that question. It is an amazing question. People at home, yeah. Ask yourself that question. Nike come to you with a shoe deal, lifetime thing. Adidas come to you with a shoe deal, lifetime thing. Who are you signing up with? Put that down in the comments. Tell me who you're signing up with. Tell me who you're signing up with, bro. Tell me who you're signing up with. Cause yeah, what you're saying, yeah, the argument is legit. When you're talking longevity and when you're talking a multitude of kicks, various different genres, boom, right? Nike is there. Nike number one by far, right? But Adidas, yeah, even though they're smaller, a lot of people say the quality is better. A lot of people say it speaks more to the European because Nike is an American thing, bro, and we're not Americans.
But even with Adidas, all this Yeezy stuff, all of this signing up, I can't lie to you. I don't need to sign up to get Air Force and that. This is mad, bro.
That's true.
Bro, I like that's actually a bad part of the experience for Adidas. Like for you to tell me, you're not lucky this time. That's mad. That's mad.
Bro,
that's
mad. You telling
I'm actually giving you my details.
Yeah, you've actually raised an amazing point, yeah. The process of signing up for raffles, like I talk about it on my channel a lot. So obviously, yeah, if you're tired of me talking about it, forgive me, yeah. It wasn't me that brought it up, it was Sam, you get me. But like the process of signing up for raffles, like as much as I love the game, it's long. It's super long. Bare laborious. You get me? Like, but for me, right, I've had a lot of good fortune with Adidas, you get me? Sign up and for whatever reason they tend to bless, man, and that is great. And God bless Adidas, like, and the whole fam. God bless them all, you get me? But Nike on the other hand, yeah, bruv, if I wasn't a Christian, I would tell them to go and do something, bruv, because the real thing, yeah, right? Sneakers app, yeah, you will sign. You have to wake up early, bro. You can't sign up the day before. At least with Adidas, you can sign up the day, 2 days, 4 days before. Yeah, with Nike, yeah, you have to wake up at 8 o'clock that morning. You have to, by force. Every sneakerhead in ends is up at 8 o'clock when they're dropping. Yeah, when all the Jordan ones are dropping, they're there. When all the Air Force, the new things, yeah, the Peace -1 and all these madness are dropping, they're there, bro. The J Balvins, they're there. Like the Dunks, they're there. 8 o'clock in the morning. Only for them to send me some bug message, yeah, that you weren't, you didn't get them, all of that, brother. You can't compare what Nike do to what Adidas do in that regard. Nike are terrible in that regard.
Yeah, I hear you, but for me, Yeezy started all of this nonsense because I've never really, I don't feel like when I was growing up, I never really saw it. Like, to be fair, I wasn't really like a sneakerhead like that. I never really saw it being a struggle to get Nike books. But as soon as I got introduced to Yeezys and thinking, oh yeah, this is nice, let me go see what website it's on. I'm seeing it's on the website for $7 because it's already come out and they're not restocking and they're just being nah man, it's not good enough.
Bro, yeah, no, I can't lie. Like, I think a lot of the hype when they talk about hype kicks, I think a lot of it started with Yeezys. The whole idea that there are kicks and then there are kicks. You get me? Like there's a different different echelon in the game or whatever. Like and even though there are much more people in the world wearing Yeezys now, like I think Nike have got a similar thing going with a lot of their Jordans, some of their like super exclusive collaborations as well. Like it's a similar vibe, but like it probably you could probably take it all the way back. Although like similar to yourself, like I've only started like doing all of this stuff in the last like year or so, so I'm still learning the game. Like there was a period in time, although I've always loved kicks, there was a period in the game where I would just
always been on books.
I'm saying like, but I didn't understand when we talk about raffles now. Man thought about you give them £1, you get me, and you might win a kick. So I'm confused. For when you're using the word raffle, it's confusing me. You get me? So man had to learn the whole process from start to finish to understand, and then I had to like get to a point where I can make it work for me. But like I hear where you're going, man. I hear where you're going. But let's switch gears, bro. Let's switch gears. This is part of the interview I like to call the EST of KIC. And when I say EST, I mean the oldest, the newest, the cheapest, the best, the greatest, all of that goodness, yeah, right? I mean all of that. Now we can hit this a little quick fire, yeah, like not too quick fire, yeah. If you want to explain anything, you can do. So first and foremost, I want to know, what are your oldest kicks?
Black Huaraches. That I've got right now, my black Huaraches.
Black Huaraches. Are you original Huarache or Huarache Ultra?
Original.
Yeah.
Original. Yeah, original.
Huarache Ultras are alright though.
Yeah, but I feel like the originals, I don't know, man. I don't really like when people when they switch up things sometimes. I feel like sometimes it's alright to keep it as it is and just do different colorways in it. But
for real.
I hear it.
Newest.
Well, my actual newest, I don't have them yet in it. I've got the confirmation, yeah, which is the 500s, yeah, and I'm happy about that purchase.
Okay, so you're talking about these.
Yeah, bro. When you put them on your thing, I said, yeah, this is that's the first time I've actually fully entered a raffle, yeah, and I lost. I didn't get it, so I had to get my friend, my good friend, to bust me, because he got a one size that is my size, and he said he doesn't want it, and he said, yeah, I can get that. So yeah, I'm gonna put that everywhere.
That's what friends are for. I must tell you,
for real,
you won't regret that. That's a heavy kick. That's a re-release, so that's a retro, yeah. The reason they don't really retro the 500s, I'm gonna talk to you real. They don't really, like, people are looking for the older versions, and this is like as close to the older version I've seen. You get me? So I was really happy to get these as well. The 500s as well. They're not boost. They are adiprene. It's a bit of different material, but it's really bouncy as well. It's really good, man. You'll really enjoy it, man. So I'm happy for you, man. Welcome to the team.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Sam, what's your most expensive trainer, man?
Do McQueen's count?
Of course.
Yeah,
of course, man. I mean, at the end, go on, please.
No, my I got a discount. I don't think I could pay for that straight off.
Yeah,
it's quite pricey, but I really do like them. Like I feel like those are the only like proper expensive. You know, there's like the McQueens, the Giuseppe's, and all of that
Balenci's
stuff.
as well.
Those are the ones that I genuinely liked. Like, and I was like, right, like I actually want them. Like, but I was never gonna pay full price.
Nah, it's crazy. I haven't ventured into that game. I haven't ventured into the designer game, and I actually got an interview coming up with a friend who's like big on the designer flex as well. Like, so like obviously people stay tuned. Truthful matter is, it may have happened already, who knows, but we know how this thing goes. But like but yeah, I think like as I get old, like it's actually as I've got older, I've gone the opposite way. So when I was younger, I was on Prada's and Gucci's. Like before Prada and Gucci really acknowledged kicks, yeah, I was on the Prada American Cups, and when we say Pradas, you already know what I'm talking. You already know what I'm talking about. There was only really one designer Pradas that were, when we said Pradas, that's what we meant. You get me? But the Gucci's, I had the Gucci straps and I had the Gucci trainers like from early, and then as I got older, I started having more of appreciation for the Adidas's and the Nikes and stuff. So I've gone the other way. But like, of course it counts, because I think legitimately these are kicks, and they've taken the time to venture into an area that back in the day they never really considered. They didn't really acknowledge streetwear. You get me? And that
some of them are very lazy though, and it's actually madness. Some of the trainers that I've seen on Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, like you genuinely think that they're from Lonsdale,
bro.
But because they've got the Balenciaga, and people rock them like they're spooks.
They know what they're talking to, bro.
They know who they're talking to.
They know who they're talking to. Real talk. Okay, bro. What's the cheapest kicks that you've got?
Cheapest that I've got, I don't wear anymore, were my Puma Classics, and they were like, I think they were £50 when I got them.
That's decent for a kick, man. £50 decent. That's decent money. Alright, talk to me, man. What's the best and most comfortable kick that you have, aka your bop to the shops? You're running out, what you drawing for?
My Air Maxes, black
Real talk.
Air Max 90s, man.
Real talk.
They're just amazing. You know, you can wear them anywhere.
Can't go wrong.
You know, they just look nice if you wanna really, if you wanna like just look calm, or you wanna look nice, you can wear them. If you wanna go shop quick, you can wear them and you can still look good. You know what I mean?
I hear that. Alright, talk to me, man. What's the biggest L that you've ever taken on a shoe? What's the worst kick you've ever purchased?
I said it earlier, the high top Air Forces with the blue tick. It was the worst purchase I've ever made. As in, I wore it 3 times, bro. I even tried to wear it again thinking I'm older and it might look better. It didn't look better. You know them trainers that you keep thinking, when I get older it's actually gonna bag, and they still don't bag, fam. They're still under my vest, bro. Like,
I've done that so many times. Bro, but it's like, no, but I've changed. I'm different now. You get me? So maybe the shoes.
You know, I look a bit different.
Maybe the shoes changed. Who knows? Like, let me just stick my foot and see. I've done it.
It's the shoe.
It's still the same.
It's the shoe.
Alright, bro. We're working our way to the end of this interview, and I'm enjoying myself. But I want to ask, like, just a couple. I'm just gonna ask one weird question, if it's okay. It's a little out there. But it's something that I've had on my mind for a long time, and I feel like I need to talk to you about it. So I don't know if you know, but lobsters mate for life. Did you know that?
They mate for life.
Yeah, they're super monogamous, man. Once they have their thing, that's it forever. They mate for life.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's That's a very odd, thing to tell me right now.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird, I know. But like, considering lobsters mate for life, it got me thinking. I was like, you know what? Yeah, if I had to wear one pair of shoes for the rest of my life, what would it be?
That was a good segue, still. No, I like that a lot.
Sam, talk to me, bro. If you had to wear one pair of kicks for the rest of your life, what are you wearing, bro?
The people will be tired of me saying this, trainer, but I'm being honest, bro. White Air Forces, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You can wear them with a suit, bro. You can literally wear them with a suit and still look calm.
Real talk.
No joke. So yeah, the White Air Force, man. The White Air Force.
Love that. Last question, before we get into the quick fire and I'll let you go. Any shoes that are currently on your shopping list, or any grails that you have that you're trying to cop in the near future?
The Yeezy, is it Yeezy 350? The zebra ones.
Yeah.
Bro, I really like them, yeah. But the thing is, I know I'm not gonna get them. because Adidas on a joke thing. I'm not been in this game for long enough, so I know when I put my name in the raffle, I'm not gonna get it, and then I'm gonna see it the next day for like $4.50. So that's just a long shot. But I do genuinely want them. Like, I think that they are one of the best colorways of the Yeezys that I've seen still. Like, I actually like it. I prefer them to the black ones.
Completely, I actually agree to an extent. So most people will know at this stage, massive Yeezy fan. I've got a number of Yeezys in the collection. I was lucky enough to recently purchase a pair of zebras in my size. They're currently on their way, should actually be getting here tomorrow, in fact. So I'll probably be doing a little review. I'll probably be doing a little video, so stay tuned. You're probably gonna see that. And to be honest, by the time this video comes out, it's probably already happened, so it's all good. You get me? Like, but like, I'm not as high on the zebras as other people. The funny thing about the zebras, the zebras are actually the most retroed of all the Yeezy 350. So that they re-released that shoe so many times because it's literally the most popular of colorway for that model, which I actually appreciate it because it really stands out, but yet it isn't like mad. It's like there, but it's not crazy. Like, it does a lot, and obviously the shoe's super comfortable, blah blah blah. Like, everyone knows about 350s at this point. I'm gonna hold them. Like, I literally bought 3 pairs of Yeezys. Like my house is full of Yeezys like right now. So like, I've got so many Yeezys. Right, I'm gonna hold them. I'm gonna look at them, and I'm gonna try not to look at StockX. If StockX don't pop up on my phone, you get me, and I see what the price is saying, then maybe I might hold on. I might be able to twist my wife's arm to allow me to have one more pair. But like, the truth of the matter is, and this is me being honest, so people, like, do what you want, I don't care, man. We're real out here, man. I resell kicks. You get me? Like, I resell kicks. I sell kicks that I don't necessarily want to buy kicks that I do want. You get me? It's legit. This is what I do. You get me? Like not all that I do, but I do it so that I don't mess up my wife's money. You get me? So, so like, I'm just trying to be like smart with it. You get me? So the zebras are not super high on my list. Like, the one that was high on my list was the Breads and then the Utility Blacks, and I've got both of them. You get me? Even in my other Yeezys, I've got the Static Blacks. They were super high on my list as well. So I'm ticking all my boxes. Zebras weren't on there. So if I took it, like, if I kept it, it'd probably be like gluttony. You get me? So half of me is like, it's not gonna happen, but I always need to get the things in the hand. I need to feel the heart and the soul of the thing before I really know where I'm gonna go with it. But let's see how it goes. Okay, Sam, we've reached the end nearly. Right? I've got some quick fire questions for you. You get me? I'm moving different, bro. You're ready? Yeah, you ready? This year, I ain't taking no long explanations. I need real with the chest. I need real hard talk, bro. Yeah. And I'm giving it to you hot, and I'm giving it fast as well, right? So, and I say that, and then I'm bare stumbling on my words. Don't watch that. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Can you wear Nike and Adidas together? Yes or no? No, you can't. Best Adidas model?
500.
Best Nike model?
Air Force, come on.
Do you have a Jordan number?
Yes.
What is your Jordan number?
I've got a few, actually. Ones.
Real talk. Vans or Converse?
Ooh, that one's a tough one, because
I'm gonna have to push you, Sam. I'm gonna have to push you for an answer, mate. I'm gonna
say Converse. I'm gonna say Converse. You know, Converse.
Okay, Converse. So you got history. Laces or slip-ons?
Laces.
Factory laces, or are you doing patterns with your laces?
Factory laces, man.
Real talk. Socks or barefoot?
Socks.
Regular socks or those trainer socks, those little trainer sock things?
Depends on if you're wearing shorts or 3/4, innit? But I'd say regular socks, innit?
Comfort or style?
Style, man.
Fresh and clean.
Sacrifice them corns.
Fresh and clean or beaten and battered? Ready now.
Fresh and clean, man.
Real
Fresh
talk.
and clean. Come on.
It's a big question. Washing machine or hand wash?
Hand wash. You can't trust the washing machine. You can't trust it.
Well done,
You
bro.
can't trust
You
it
passed.
still. And if you
Lows or
trust the
highs?
washing machine,
Bundle that.
lows or highs?
Bundle that. Lows or highs?
Lows.
Triple blacks or white on whites?
White on whites.
Quick fire's done, yeah? Quick fire's done. I'm gonna ask you just a couple more questions. What does the term sneakerhead mean to you?
I don't really know how to explain it. You know what I mean? I just feel like it is just like, if I was to put it into someone, if I was to make a model of a sneakerhead, I would just say it's you. So that means someone that is interested in colorways, new releases, whether they will like it or not. They genuinely interested in the comfort of the shoe, how it just looks with different against different models that have come before. Like, it's someone that, if it was a module in the curriculum, that they'll take it in it.
Real talk. I love that. That last bit that you said, if it was a module in the curriculum, bro, that's my option, bro. I'm taking that. That's my option, bro. I'm taking that. And I'm trying to get that double A. Alright. Big man, are you a sneakerhead?
I am currently en route.
Yeah.
I cannot say from what I've just described that is me, but I'm in the position of becoming that because I'm more interested. However, being a sneakerhead is very costly, and that is one of the reasons why I'm not a sneakerhead as well, because I'm not trying to spend more money on trainers. I'm trying to, go up this ladder. The media industry pays all right, but get more. You know what I mean?
I completely understand, bro. And as my bro, I understand the answer. I understand where you're coming from. This game ain't easy. The shackles, you get me? Like, you gotta dig deep sometime. You gotta dig deep sometime.
Bro, you gotta put your details in. You have to
give it up, bro.
That's mad.
And they still might reject you.
Exactly.
You give up the whole square, and they still might reject you. Like, your money's not wanted here. We don't need you. Sam.
Oh my God.
This has been your Kicks Chronicles, bro. How do you feel?
Love it. Thanks for having me. I feel good, man. I feel energized.
I love that.
I feel like I need to go on one of these websites and go and just buy a pair of trainers right now, man, for no reason. I'm not gonna do that because the economy's tight.
Economy's tight, bro. Brexit out here, COVID out here, man. We need to look after our money. But bro, do this favor for me, yeah? Tell the millions and millions of people watching this video / listening to this podcast right now how they can support Sam, what they can do, and tell them what you're doing right now, big man.
Okay, so it depends on when this comes out. I'm hoping that I will have a few documentaries out, but yeah, I've got a few documentaries coming.
Amazing.
On within football, that is not within football as well, on my own channel, looking to just grow in general. So if you're looking to be entertained in general,
definitely,
like music, just entertainment, you just want to have a good time, you're feeling down, come to my channel, man. You're gonna find a video that will make you smile in it, and that's my aim. So yeah, that's me.
I could not have put it any better. And obviously the links and all everything are gonna be either on screen or in the description, so you're not gonna have any trouble or any excuse for not going onto Sam's channel and blessing him with a click, a like, a comment, and that all important subscribe. Click that subscribe button for your boy, you get me? And while you're doing it for Big Sam, you get me? look after Big Z as well, man. You need to look after Pro Z. You get me? Like, comment, subscribe, man. We need to push up these numbers, man. I'm trying to be like Sam out here, man. I need to push these big numbers. You get me? So hit that notification bell as well, so you stay notified and up to date with any time we're dropping fire. Everyone's socials, as I said, are gonna be somewhere, so you're not gonna have any excuse. Once again, a massive thank you to Big Sam for blessing us with his presence today.
Come on, bro.
You get me?
Anytime.
Once again, I thank you to you for taking the time out to listen, watch, like from the heart. You get me? Really, really appreciate it. From myself, from Sam, I just want to say to you, you know what? Stay blessed. Big Z, standing out. You get me? All good, man.